And Ned and folks, today we've got even something different, a brand new racetrack, really.
Yeah, and so that is a new challenge for every driver in the field today. But we got a couple of guys down on pit road who have some experience here on this new pavement. Kyle Petty and Michael Waltrip.
Ned, I've heard you guys talk about how tight this place was when you first started coming here back in the 20s or 30s. It's still the same place. It's still very tight. The pavement hasn't changed any. The guy that paved this place, he didn't widen the groove any. We're running almost 170 miles an hour here now, and there just simply isn't any margin for error. We've seen some great race car drivers have contact with the outside wall during practice leading up to the event, so could be an exciting race, huh, Kyle?
It looks to be exciting. Ned, we know it wasn't the 20s and 30s because we know you didn't get your license until the early 40s. But anyhow, this is a tough little racetrack. It's slick. They've repaved it. It makes no difference to me. I hate this place. I can't get around it. Experience means nothing to me. I'm waiting for them to fill this place up with water, and let's have a bass tournament here someday. Kernan?
I don't know about going fishing here at Darlington, Kyle, but I do know that Tim Fiedler hooked the big one yesterday. His sixth race here at this racetrack comes away with the pole. Bobby had complained that the car was, we've got to spin the 42 car. Kyle Petty sitting out there.
Bill Elliott hit him. Yep, Bill Elliott hit him. And Kyle is badly damaged in turn 3. That's too bad. They had a good run going. He was in 8th position.
And we see all the damage to the rear of the car. And Elliott's car was heavy damage to the right front.
And a fire, yeah.
Fires
on the right side.
I guess he's just trying to start the car, I guess, and the exhaust pipe, the flame is coming out the exhaust pipe. We see
Kyle says he got into oil in turn 3 is the reason the car went around on him.
There we see Kyle jumping out. He's trying to undo his radio that he forgot to unhook. Now he's back in unhooking all that.
All right, let's take a look on replay. He's already sideways.
And right in the middle of the pack.
He goes up,
he's got through, but here comes Elliott. He hits his right front, hits Kyle's front.
And I believe that's the only 2 cars that made contact in the spin. Here's Bill. He tries to get under him. Can't quite make it.
Davy
6
Jones.
inches a foot,
yep.
maybe?
Davy Jones just missed. All right, we have tied the record for number of cautions in a spring race here at Darlington. There's Kyle Petty. He's okay. Kyle Petty continues to run back to his pit area. He's been running since he left the car in turn 3.
Man, must be in pretty good shape. Must be in pretty good shape.
I'd be huffing by now, wouldn't you?
He's waving to us as he goes by. Hi, Kyle.
The car is a mess.
Yeah, it is.
Once again, we'll show you what happened. A lot of drivers had reported there was oil on the racetrack, and Kyle found it.
He found it, and around he went. There he is, just losing control. The back end goes around. He comes down, and when he goes up, he's going to do some damage to the rear of the car. Now we're going to get the front. There it is, Bill Elliott.
From Michael Waltrip's in-car camera, he was right behind it.
I think fortunately for Michael, there were a couple of cars running side by side in front of him, and he had backed off to keep from running over them, and might have let him have better control. Let's go to the back stretch. Bill Weber is standing by with Kyle Petty.
Kyle, oil on the racetrack.
A little bit going in 1. I went high, and I kind of got away from it. And the next lap, you know, you're catching your race, and you're trying to do all you can. I got in it going in 3 down there, and it just turned around real quick. I thought I had it. After it run through it, it got sideways and it got out, and I thought I had it, but by then I was so high on the racetrack, I was up in the loose stuff and packed her in the wall one of them days.
You had good lap times. You were having a good run. Took you about 15, 20 laps to get your tires in it.
Yeah, I'm a junk qualifier, and I hate this place, and I'll go on record as saying I went it during the Busch race yesterday. I said I hate Darlington, hate Bristol too. That's coming up next week. But, you know, we didn't qualify that good, but we knew once we got in a race we'd be all right. And, you know, we just pick them off one at a time, and there were some good guys. I tell you, Bobby Labonte is stout right now. I look for him to give him a run up later on in the race.
Even with her new coat, you don't like the lady in black?
I've said it before. I think they ought to fill this place up with water to the outside retaining wall dump bass in it and have pro bass tournaments in here and sell seats in them grandstands right there and let people just watch them fish all day long. Be fine with me. But I'll tell you this, as bad as this place is, you could stock this thing with 1 million fish when nobody catch one.
Oh.